I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Hello ARMY, hello K-pop fans around the world. Welcome back to K-pop News, the place where BTS's every move isn't just news, it's history being written before our eyes. And this time, the world is truly in an uproar. One short video, less than 30 seconds long, has transformed a quiet night into a sea of global speculation, all because of one name, Jungkook. A video uploaded at 1:43 a.m. Korean time was the starting point. In the video, a man dressed all in black walks with a determined stride. His face is covered by a mask and a hat, but there's something undisguised about him. That aura, the way he walks, and the signature gestures so familiar to anyone who has followed Jungkook for years. Initially, only one account on Platform X, formerly Twitter, posted the video with a simple caption. "I'm not sure, but I think I just saw Jungkook from BTS at the airport." But within hours, the post became the center of global attention. Thousands of comments flooded the timeline, analysis after analysis emerged, and quickly, the public concluded, it really was Jungkook. To the average person, it might have been just footage of a mysterious man. But to ARMY, every second of the video felt like a puzzle to be solved. At the 12-second mark, the airport lights reflected a tattoo on the man's right hand, exactly like Jungkook's. On his wrist, a silver bracelet was visible, the same one he wore in the Vogue Korea photo shoot. But the most surprising thing appeared behind him. The airport departure screen displayed the route, Seoul, Los Angeles. And like dominoes falling one by one, speculation began to shake the internet. In less than 24 hours, forums like Weverse, Reddit, and even the global K-pop community were flooded with theories. Some fans believed Jungkook would attend Los Angeles Fashion Week 2026 as a secret guest. Others speculated it was part of a new international music project, in collaboration with a top American producer who had recently started following HYB's official Instagram account. But the third and most mysterious theory suggests that Jungkook is involved in a cultural diplomacy project, where the South Korean government collaborates with global figures to promote Korean art and identity through music and fashion. And if true, it would be a major step, affirming Jungkook's status not just as an idol, but as a global cultural icon. Hashtags like #Jungkook at airport, #JakeInLA, and #WhereIsJungkook immediately dominated trending topics in more than 35 countries. On TikTok, fans slowed down the video, zoomed in on each frame, and compared the man's gait to hundreds of old clips of Jungkook. Some even checked flight schedules and discovered a private jet flying from Seoul to Los Angeles at the same time, without a public passenger list. And as usual, HYB remained silent. No clarification, no denial, no confirmation. That silence only made things feel bigger. Because for ARMY, HYB's silence is often a sign that something big is brewing. 2 days after the video went viral, an LA-based photographer wrote on his Instagram story, "Midnight arrival. The energy was unreal." Shortly afterward, a fashion insider wrote on a local forum, "Someone from Korea has just arrived for a major project. The fashion world is about to change." Several eyewitnesses even claimed to have seen a convoy of luxury black cars pull up in front of a famous Beverly Hills hotel, cars that resembled the official vehicles often used by HYB when their artists travel abroad. And to top it off, a prominent American fashion magazine wrote an article with the following sentence, "An East Asian figure has just arrived in Los Angeles, and the fashion industry isn't ready for what's to come." Interestingly, shortly after the video went viral, the BTS members seemed to signal their support. Taeyong posted an Instagram story with an emoji. J-Hope commented on Jungkook's old post with the words, "Fly high, brother." Meanwhile, RM wrote on Weverse, "Sometimes, the best journeys begin in silence." For ARMY, that's no coincidence. They know the members always support each other, even without direct words. Because even though they're going their separate ways, BTS still moves as one. Los Angeles, 10 p.m. local time. The normally bustling city suddenly became livelier than usual. Amidst the glittering streetlights and the bustle of cars at night, the atmosphere felt a little different. Something was happening, and somehow, BTS fans around the world could sense it without any official announcement. After a video of Jungkook at a Korean airport went viral a few days ago, all eyes were now on one city, LA. Several eyewitnesses began sharing sketchy photos on social media. A ride-hailing driver reported seeing several black cars parked at the private gate area of Los Angeles International Airport. From a distance, he saw a man wearing a black hoodie and a mask, escorted by several formally dressed staff. There was no HYB logo, no large crowd, just a silence that felt very deliberate. The photo then circulated on X and immediately sparked thousands of comments. Everyone was asking the same question: had Jungkook really arrived in LA? Shortly afterward, a large fanbase account shared an 8-second video. The silhouette of someone who looked very much like Jungkook stepped out of the VIP terminal. Although his face was covered, the way he walked, the way he held his bag in his left hand, everything felt familiar. Comments immediately flooded the post. That's definitely Jungkook. I know his walk anywhere. If HYB is still silent, this must be something big. Within 2 hours, the video had been viewed more than 4 million times. Interestingly, several LA-based fans reported seeing unusual activity at a recording studio in the Beverly Hills area. The studio is known for being a frequent location for artists like The Weeknd and Post Malone. 2 nights after news of Jungkook's arrival broke, a studio technician wrote on his Instagram story, "Tonight's session feels different. Energy unmatched." The story only lasted 10 minutes before being deleted, but fans had already taken screenshots and shared them across social media. Meanwhile, local media began to suspect something. One American entertainment portal ran a short article titled, "Top Korean Artist Reportedly Arrives in Los Angeles for Secret Project." No names were mentioned, but the message was clear. The article's publication coincided with rumors that the HYB team had rented several rooms at a 5-star hotel near Sunset Boulevard for a full week, right after the arrival of a private plane from Seoul. The coincidence was too perfect to ignore. Meanwhile, fans continued to decipher the code. They discovered that on the same day, a renowned American producer who had worked with Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber started following Jungkook's official Instagram account. A few hours later, a choreographer from LA tweeted, "Can't believe I'm working with a legend from Korea this week." No names were mentioned, but enough to set the K-pop world ablaze. What made the whole thing even more intriguing was the complete silence from both Jungkook and HYB. No statement, no new posts, not even any activity on Weverse. And that's precisely why the whole thing felt even bigger. Jungkook is known for never doing anything without a reason. If he suddenly appeared in LA without a word, it meant there was a major project being carefully prepared. Amidst this silence, Taeyong surprised the public again. He posted a photo of the night sky with a caption, "Some stories begin quietly." No hashtags, no names, just that sentence. But for fans, the message was more than enough. Many believed it was a subtle show of support for Jungkook, as if the members knew something the world didn't. The next day, the atmosphere outside one of the creative industries buildings in West Hollywood was bustling. Several people wearing headsets and professional cameras were seen coming in and out of the building, carrying shooting equipment. Rumors flared again. Was Jungkook filming an international documentary project in LA? One fan even claimed to hear someone singing an English song from inside the closed building. "I'm sure it was him," she wrote on TikTok, which went on to be viewed over 2 million times in just one day. From his silent journey through the airport to his first steps in LA, one thing became increasingly clear. Jungkook wasn't just preparing new work, he was opening a new chapter in his global career. A chapter that might change the world's perception of what it means to be an Asian artist on the international stage. Los Angeles was now witness to something that would be remembered for years to come. And amidst all the speculation, one thing never changes. Whenever Jungkook moves, the world turns.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world